This vlog will be mostly a technical vlog. In this vlog, I'll be upgrading the firmware of my ECU, which is from Powertronics. So this is the Artune software by Powertronics, and this is the ECU. And just now I have removed the ECU from my vehicle, and this is a dyno tool, a small pocket dyno tool. Previously my ECU was mounted there, and I have mounted a dyno tool now. So this is the overview of a software, and you could see the ECU is getting connected to the Powertronics server. So let's start now. Firstly, we need to connect our ECU to a laptop. Then we need to press connect button, and we need to toggle to a firmware window. We'll get a warning first saying that before installing firmware, please plug out the ECU from the vehicle. So we have done it, and now my ECU is ready to get upgraded. I also downloaded the firmware from the Powertronics website. We need to select the file now. It will be, so we need to select the file from our local downloads, and that's the file. We have encountered an error saying that's an invalid file. It's because I have selected the zip file. First we need to unzip the upgrade file, and then we need to select it. So now I am unzipping the upgrade file. Yes, the file is unzipped, and this is the .fla file from Powertronics. Again, we need to go to the Artune software, upgrade firmware. Click on the upgrade firmware. First we need to disconnect because we have got an error previously, so we need to disconnect, and we need to again connect the ECU. Now we need to select the firmware from the local files and open. The process have been started. In first process, the ECU will be getting factory resetted, and the old files will be removed. This is the process of first process. There are two stages of process in this upgradation. So right now the first process is going on. You could see the green light. It's saying that okay, it's working properly now. And the second process also have been initiated. The new files are getting copied into the ECU, and you could see upgrade completed. It's just a technical maintenance of the ECUs, not any major changes. Now we need to remove the dyno tool from the vehicle and plug our ECU into the bike. Basically, this kind of small stuff we can do it on our own. Last week I got a mail from Powertronics of this upgradation, so I have completely read the manual, and I have done this ECU upgradation on my own. This is a small dyno tool. I'll show you what exactly this does in the end of the video. Now we are inserting our Powertronics ECU with our to our vehicle. That's a clip. Okay, and we need to insert the bull USB cable which we got with the kit. This is called the bull USB cable. Now I am doing the TPS calibration to my vehicle. TPS is Total Body Position Sensor Calibration. This can also be done through Artune software. I'll show you the process. It's not a big process, it's a small 4-step process. We need to on our vehicle. Okay, now the ECU is working. Now we have to open the Artune software. and we need to connect our ECU. The ECU is connected. We could see all the values, and it is on present map 1, and we need to press on the receive button. When we press on receive, we will be receiving values from our bike. The values means like technical skills like the RPM values, the how much intake, petrol values, some technical stuff. And we have to toggle it to the TPS calibration option and the menu folder. It's getting auto calibrated. To calibrate our ECU, we need to on our vehicle. We need to ignite our vehicle. Okay, the vehicle is on. It should be in idle first, and on the full throttle on the second step, and the low throttle on the third step. In this way, the TPS sensor is calibrated, and you could see the maximal value is 177 and minimum is 33. On the low RPM it is 33, and the maximum torque is like maximum is 177. And we need to press OK. The TPS calibration is auto calibrated and successful. And you could see it's like 16,053 RPM ongoing. And TPS is calibrated, yes, you could see, yes. And these are the values. When we full throttle our vehicle, we could see the shifts in the value, increase and decrease in the values. And our TPS also has been auto calibrated. Manually also we could calibrate if we are pretty much like what would say, if you are strong enough in mechanical engineering, we could also do a customized maps, but I am doing auto calibration, the pre-installed maps on the ECU. Now I will be doing a small dyno test on my vehicle, and we should be very careful while removing the ECU. The teeth of the ECU will be like very delicate. And now I am installing the small pocket dyno tool. With this tool we can see whether the spark and ignition and the cylinder are working properly. The two green lights are saying that okay, the engine battery and vehicle battery and the ignition are working properly, and the spark plug also is working. The two lights, red lights which are blinking, and this is a TPS light. Mostly the light will be glowing more darker when we full throttle a vehicle. You could see there is a small blink of light is coming on the TPS, and those 1, 2, 3 lights are like cylinder 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is a single cylinder vehicle, only the one light is glowing, and rest all is working fine. Ignition, spark plug, TPS, and CP is petrol intake. So TPS also has been calibrated, and hope you all like this video, and this is a small technical stuff.